So here we are, week 3 now. The Dolphins and Browns, both teams 0-2, but the Dolphins 0-2, starting out at Seattle and then going on to play at New England. So they're 0-2, a little different than the Browns 0-2. Both teams struggling to run the ball, although Miami's putting up some stats in the passing game with Tannehill. Tannehill also their leading rusher. They got former Brown Jordan Cameron at tight end. Look out, that always concerns me. It just seems like every time a former Brown comes into town, they just light it up. They're just like, I guess their attitude is just, you're the Browns and you got rid of me. I'm not good enough for your team, eh? I'll show you. Then they usually go out there, score a couple touchdowns, do whatever they got to do, pick a ball off. So look for more of that this week. The Browns with Cody Kessler. Cody Kessler now the third quarterback in 3 weeks for the Browns. You got to get there. I guess at some point the rookie's got to play to see what he has. I wasn't hoping to see it this. Hopefully wasn't hoping. Hopefully it wasn't going to be this early, but here we are, week 3, and he's already in there. Not because he probably earned the job, but just because everybody's getting hurt, Every week I'm just, I'm wanting to be, this is a winnable game. The Dolphins don't necessarily scare anybody. When you see the Dolphins on the schedule, the fact that it's at Miami hurts a little. The Browns did play Tampa Bay in the preseason, getting used to the heat a little bit. It's going to be in the 80s down there this weekend, so maybe somehow this is the week they get off the O train. They eliminate the possibility for 0-16, which at this point, I'm basically rooting for an 0-16 season. It's not like they're going to go to the playoffs and win the Super Bowl, so 0-16 just seems so much more exciting than like 3-13. But they could screw it up all this weekend with a win against the Dolphins. They got to somehow, some way get the running game going with the rookie quarterback in there. But with the Browns' offensive line, it's just like I really don't see them getting the running game going. Crowell busted the long one last week, and that was nice. But, that's the only way they're going to get their yards is him busting off a long one. I believe he's got 197 rushing yards on the season, 85 yards of those on one carry. So, he's barely got over 100 yards in 2 games if you take away that one carry. I know you don't take away that one carry, but, I'm taking away that one carry and saying their running game sucks. Duke Johnson makes some plays in the passing game, but hasn't done a whole lot running the ball. So I guess we'll just have to get around to the pick. You kind of see where it's headed, Mr. Positivity, I am not. I've been a Browns fan too long. What's there to be positive about? Why would you be positive? But this is a winnable game. But that doesn't matter. Winnable. They still got the special team. A special teams gaffe could cause them. They got a decent punter now, but cost them. Oh, boy. What's the pick going to be? I'm thinking low-scoring affair. Probably the Browns. The Browns can get a touchdown and a field goal. Probably miss another field goal. We're going 20-10 Dolphins. Covering and then some. 20-10, that's like a blowout in the NFL, but might be a lot of those double-digit spreads this year with the Browns. Hopefully, they prove me wrong. Kessler comes out there and lights it up like he's Carson Wentz Jr., and the rest is history. They go 14-2. Sure.